Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we are looking at Big Bang Adventures number 4. Check out this dope cover with El Diablo hoisting Night Watchman high above the city, ready to throw him off of a building. So cool. Cannot wait to share it with you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and let's get right into it. Alright, so this is Big Bang Adventures number 4. I think this is from 2020. So this is like the Indy Planet print-on-demand era of Big Bang. Here's an anthology issue, completely written by Gary Carlson. Gary is like one of my favorite comic book writers. He is such a great, underrated, classic comic book storyteller. Like, he can write any genre. We've got Night Watchman, Dr. Weird, and Thunder Girl in here, and it is so good. One of the sad things about doing these Big Bang issues is sometimes I come across a creator that is no longer with us. And as you can see, this issue is dedicated to the penciler of the lead story, Donny Page. I love his art. It is so good. It makes me really sad. He did the cover. It's just gorgeous. Inked by Mike Matthew, colors by Glenn Whitmore, and written by Gary Carlson. Gary tells how he befriended Donny. They became friends. He really liked Donny's Marvel 70s classic style, in which he said Big Bang hadn't really done too much of. And seeing it here, I say bring it on. It's like a perfect fit, just in line with the Golden Age and Silver Age stuff. I think the 70s aesthetic is perfect. I love it. Okay, so Dance with the Devil. We have Pink Flamingo's gone legit, and he has this clubs, or he has these restaurants, and he blackmailed some judge and got a restraining order against Night Watchman, which I love. Oh my gosh, like what great touches are that. I also love this. Apparently Night Watchman has like a Night Watchman signal on his belt buckle that he can shine on people, and I love that too. And I love this too. He's first encountering El Diablo, and he's like, holy cow, it's a guy in a bat suit, which is just funny because I think that, a lot of people look at Big Bang as sort of just these homages and things like that, or just like versions of, avatars and versions of like Marvel and DC characters. So I kind of like when it goes a little tongue-in-cheek and like it's like almost self-referential and can make fun of itself at the same time. So in my Big Bang anthology, one of the lead stories features El Diablo. I love the character, illustrated by Casey Bouchard. I had such a great time doing that character. And I feel like I'm reading this story after our story, and it fits in amazingly well. Gary worked very closely with me on my anthology book coming out, and I wanted to get everything right. One of the great things that Gary gifted us for our new book is he gave El Diablo his real name. Like, so you find out his alias or his secret identity in the Big Bang anthology coming out soon. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you want to know, you got to read it. You got to buy it. Anyway, so of course it doesn't take long for El Diablo to start fires. He's like, my quarrel is not with you, Night Watchman. Believe it or not, it's with Pink Flamingo. Now that he's gone legit, he owes me money from my last arson job, and he refuses to pay me, which seems like a huge mistake. Why would you want El Diablo on your bad side, right? I mean, how much could he possibly owe him? So, I just kind of love the idea of a supervillain having a restraining order against their arch enemy. That would be like, the Joker getting a restraining order against the Batman. I mean, I think it is freaking genius. And it is nuggets like that that really set Gary's writing apart from the rest, if you ask me. So, of course, this cop, like, I did not like the El Diablo just wantonly stabbing this cop. I'm like, oh my gosh, he could have killed him. But, it is a comic book. I mean, they do have to have some sort of, like, conflict or whatever. This was also a revelation to me. Like, he takes off his mask and he's actually, I thought maybe the fire was just coming from his pitchfork, but he seems to be like some sort of fire elemental or something here, and it's really cool. So I think this is one of Donny Page's last stories, and Gary said this is like one of the last things he drew for him. And I think it's such a great legacy that he left. I really love that this story exists. It's so well written by Gary, beautifully inked by Mike Matthew. And I love the colors by Glenn Whitmore too. Also glad that this is in color, because you know a lot of Bang Bang goes from black and white to color over the years, depending on how and where they're being published. This is the tribute to Donny Page. Shout out to, who is this? Somebody Lewis designed the actual El Diablo. I'm sorry. I don't know. Somebody, anyway. So I love the El Diablo, like, alternate face mask there. That is, like, super cool, too. I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of El Diablo. Here comes the Dr. Weird story. Dr. Weird has the greatest origin. It is so cool. He is a time traveler who goes back into time, and the first thing that happens to him is he gets shot dead by some gangsters. And then, but he can't just peace out because he died before he was born, so he has to wait until the year he was born to find peace. So now he's sort of forced to roam the earth as this master of the macabre, sort of spiritual, you know, doctor, whatever. Very cool. So Gary goes from this like traditional, you know, superhero comic book story to this weird, like almost horror. Like this could be like from EC, you know, it's very like cautionary tale, very like, there's like such a twist on such an old concept here that, like I said, like, I don't know where Gary gets his inspiration, but he was very fun to work with as an editor. Like, I don't know, you just spit out a line at Gary and he just knows how to make it the most amazing thing ever. I couldn't help but feel like Gary Carlson and Chris Ecker often say that they, you know, make the comic books that they enjoyed and the comic books that they want to read. So I feel like Gary knows what's fun for characters. I forgot to point out, or what's fun for readers that they want to see. And we absolutely 100% want to see, where is it? We want to see me stutter and stammer as I find the page. We want to see Night Watchman use El Diablo's pitchfork right there, okay? I mean, that's what we want to see, right? Like, it's equivalent to, like, somebody using Thor's hammer in a way. You know, but I guess anybody could probably pick up El Diablo's pitchfork, maybe. But isn't this fun? Does this not look like, oh yeah, forgot to list the credits. Okay, writer Gary Carlson, artist Matthias Fourier, colorist Glenn Whitmore. Another, like, great artist. Like, I love this artist. Like, said it before, and I'll repeat it until the end of time. One of Gary's superpowers is definitely finding talent. Like, I don't know, talent, he's just like a talent magnet, just drawn to him. Like, I guess we just know that Gary will bring out the best in us. Maybe that's why we're drawn like moths to the flame. Pandemonia. This is an amazing story, and this is actually something I want to explore further in the Big Bang universe. This is so amazing. I love this character, Pandemonia. Also, Thunder Girl. Story, Gary Carlson. Art, Gianluca Serratelli, and colors Glenn Whitmore. Gianluca Serratelli, another revelation. Beautiful art here. It is so good. And I just love, like, so she's sort of like the Supergirl / you know, Shazam, Captain Marvel of the Big Bang universe. I mean, she gets her powers from magic. She says Alakazam touches her ring to her gemstone and turns into Thunder Girl. But I love that they're orphans and they're going to like this charity thing right here. Like, I don't know, that ties into the Captain Marvel thing too. This is what I also love is like, there's no dates mentioned. I feel like Big Bang works best when it's timeless and not set in modern times. Like, this could be like you know, this could be the 70s. This could be the 40s or wherever. You know what I mean? It's just like, it should be just timeless and great. And the escape that comic books create is just like totally here. I love Big Bang so much, as you guys know. But I mean, it goes so much deeper than that. Like how Gary utilizes certain things. Like she's literally opening Pandora's box in the name Pandemonia. I mean, what a great, tell me that's not a genius, like amalgam right there. I mean, wow. It is so good. But I mean, and also, you know, like I love the fact that you can pretty much pick up any issue of Big Bang, read it in one sitting, and totally enjoy it, and not have to like worry about all their other continuity or stuff. I think that they're definitely written in the way that, you know, it might be every reader's first issue, so they always bring you in. Another great issue of Big Bang Big Bang Comics, Big Bang Adventures #4. So good. Go to Indy Planet if you want this for yourself. As you can see, it's amazing. You can get all the Big Bang backlog at Indy Planet. They're hard to find, but if you ever come across an issue of Big Bang, do not pass on it. It is classic entertainment for sure. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I'll bring you more soon.